Cancerian Chronicles. This is Misty. Welcome or welcome back. We are going to jump into a reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node. Really, if you have Taurus anywhere in your chart, the messages may in fact resonate. And of course, if the messages do not resonate here, check out some of your other placements. There may be messages there for you. This particular reading is titled The Whole Shebang. So this will be our weekly prediction. So what's coming to you or for you for the next 7 days as it relates to just overall in general. So we're starting off with that. Then we're going to get into money, work, business, love, and spiritual. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get started. What is coming in for the sign of Taurus for the next 7 days? What does Taurus need to know? Messages for Taurus. Okay, we have the Sun. There's something to do with like some type of some type of celebration. Do we keep this? Yes or no? I didn't really like how that felt. That's a no. Okay, so there could be something that you're going to be celebrating in the next 7 days, or just like an overall positive type of energy that you're going to be in. Yeah, we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, which has to do with the crown chakra. I don't know, it's like you may just have a sense of like knowing of something that's coming in for you. Here we have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Like, I'm hearing I knew it, like there's something that you just knew was coming in. I'm not going to say that you were waiting for it, because remember that patience card came out, and I don't know. It didn't feel right. I don't feel like you're just sitting around, wishing, hoping, that type of a thing. But there's something that you just knew it was going to happen. That's something that's, like that you're wanting. This could be something that has to do with either love or money, or it could be both. And I feel like it's something that you intentionally planned for, okay? Like it's not a surprise or anything like that. Like maybe you've been working towards something, or you planned for something. For some of you guys, I'm hearing smooth criminal. You're walking away from something, a person, place, or thing, and it's like with that strategy card that we have at the bottom, it's something that you had planned to do, because there's something to do with again, like something to do with heart, something to do with money. Okay. So you could be walking away from a person, place, thing, situation that is not providing you with all of the love and attention that you are wanting or you deserve. Or it could be that you're walking away from something that is not giving you, the financial gain that you're planning for. Not that you were hoping for, but that you had been planning for. Okay. So let's see. What else for the sign of Taurus? We have victory. Seriously, like you are about to definitely have some type of victory, some type of success. And again, we have the temple path. And we have the 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. It's like you knew something was going to happen, or, just like you were super confident in something taking place. Okay. You knew something. I'm hearing have it your way. Like you knew something was going to happen the way that you wanted it to. Yeah, we have 7th chakra. Under the 7th chakra, we have broken heart. There's something to do with, something being healed. Because with this particular heart, I always notice how it looks like whatever the heartbreak or heartache that was caused, it had to have been quite a while ago, because this is healing over. Yeah. At the bottom, we have happy family. Again, it's just kind of like that sun, where there's something that you're celebrating. I don't know. Let me see. There's something to do with thinking man here. When I split the deck, let me see what we have at the top. Angel of balance. It's like you could, again, I said, there was something to do with like, you might be walking away from something, and maybe people are going to think that you are brokenhearted, but in all actuality, you are quite lighthearted about it, because the situation maybe that you were in, or whatever you were dealing with was, what was causing some type of heartache or, problem problems. I'm hearing, I don't want those problems. Yeah. This all, I mean, for someone, they might be just celebrating some type of separation. And I feel like this could have been something that was done strategically. I mean, I don't know. That just seems kind of, I don't get that. That seems kind of strange. I don't know. Let's just keep going. Yeah, we have a door to personal healing and happiness. I mean, this just feels really weird, but it just, I mean, it doesn't feel weird. It feels like pretty positive, whatever this is. It's like finally someone is going to be able to heal their finances. Someone's going to be able to, you know, I don't know. This is something that you've been, you know, maybe thinking about. Something that you've been eyeballing that you feel like, you know, is better worth your time or something like that. Yeah, like whatever this is, it could be like some type of loss or some type of, I don't know why I'm hearing gain, but it's like some type of separation that is now going to open up like so many opportunities for you. And so, yeah, look at that. I split the deck and there's attachment. So it's like there's something that you just have not been able to shake, but you know, finally you're going to be able to walk away from there. Seriously, I just split it and saw that walking away again, but you're going to be able to walk away from something, you know, into like some type of happiness or into, you know, to the pursuit of happiness that you've been wanting to have. So, yeah. So we'll see how that plays into the rest of the messages. But for right now, we're going to jump into money. So we want to know, what does Taurus need to know as it relates to their money in the next 7 days? So messages for Taurus as it relates to money in the next 7 days. What does Taurus need to know? Messages for Taurus. Okay, we have health that came out. And at the bottom, we have spirituality. So the health card, it says it's time to replenish your energy and fully energize to prepare for what's next. So this is, there's a couple of them. This, you might be the second or the third sign out of the ones that I've done so far. So you're the 11th one that I'm doing. But where there's something to do with like your level of health, and this could be just people in general, but specifically as it relates to the next 7 days for you, this is critical. But your wealth, your money, your finances are so tied to your health. I don't know if you're aware of this, but it has to do with like your energy levels. Like if your energy levels are depleted, you cannot or you will not make the level of money that you know, like that you definitely could bring in. Okay. It kind of, I don't know, I'm feeling more of like a brain fog. Like it may, you know, tempt you to make some type of decisions that are not in your best interest, potentially with like spending as well, when it comes to your money. So when you feel depleted, your funds somehow are depleted as well, because, you know, remember, money is energy. So the more positive, healthy, high frequency energy you have, the more you're going to attract in the form of money. Okay. So with this spirituality, what am I guided to? It says use money magical spells to increase wealth and prosperity. This makes me feel like something to do with like you manifesting things in with your words and with your thoughts. So in the next 7 days, either you will be, or the guidance is for you to make sure that you're speaking only positivity over your bank accounts, over your money, over your, you know, income, whatever this is that has to do with money. Only speak positivity over it. Okay. There's something to do with like speaking and you receiving, or as a man thinketh, so is he, right? So if you're walking around thinking that you don't have enough or that you're broke, then so shall you be. So there's something to do with that for someone. At the top, we have life purpose. What is meant for you will not leave you as long as you continue to push forward. So going back to that initial message, that general message where it's like, you know that something is like coming in for you, or there's something positive that you're going to receive, and you just know it. That could be, basically, as long as you continue to push forward, continue to push forward with your plans. Again, there was that strategy that we saw in the general, something that you have, you've planned something out, right? It's going to come into fruition as long as you continue to move forward. I didn't like that, so I'm not going to take it, but I'm being nosy. It says something about unlocking. Someone, like, you may in the next 7 days unlock some type of, not to say hidden secret, but, something like some type of cheat code or something as it relates to your money. Look at that, life purpose. Life purpose. And I'm guided to the third one this time. It says, ask for what you need and things will align for you to carry out your vision. So there's something to do with you speaking at, well, I just said that. Yeah, ask for what you need. This has something to do with, with whatever it is that you have planned out or that you will be planning out. I feel like you need to be very crystal clear with what it is that you need. Yeah. We have designer. It says, get creative with your finances. Perhaps it's time to discover a new talent. For some of you guys, you may have been thinking about, dabbling in something else, some other type of money making venture. Could be in addition to, the business that you already have, or the job that you already have. And it feels like, definitely this is confirmation that you need to move forward with it. We have laborer here. It says your hard work will be rewarded soon. Keep at it. So I feel like you have been, really, maybe you came up with a strategy for your finances, and you're keeping up with it, and all of that is definitely going to work in your favor. Yeah, it's almost like there's a sense of, like, when it comes to your money, maybe you need to just kind of pat yourself on the back. Yeah. Let me see. This is planner. Yeah, it says take financial inventory and see what needs changing. If you've been avoiding looking at your overall finances, like out of some type of fear, just go ahead and take a look at it. It's kind of like, if you don't acknowledge, the full scope of what you have in your finances, you're not going to know how to tackle it. So it has something to do with maybe improving or making some type of adjustments to your actual strategy. Make sure that whatever your strategy is, like, that you are crystal clear, like, everything that you have, so that you can also plan out for everything it is that you need and want to ask for. Okay. Do we keep this? Yes. Okay. So let's keep going. Talking about Taurus and your money for the next 7 days. What does Taurus need to know? Yeah, take action. So not only do you need to, I'm seeing someone's, like, eyes wide open, right? Your eyes are wide open. It's like someone needs to take an inventory of, what it is, what your finances really, really look like. I'm hearing in serio. So, like, seriously, like, what do you have and what do you not have? And this means, like, your debt, your income, like, all of this. And you need to go ahead and create your plan or adjust your plans. And you need to make sure that you take action on your plans. It says, do not procrastinate or wait to take that next step to get ahead. Just do it. If you're, kind of like, sitting around talking about what you're going to do later on, I'm hearing, I'm going to do it. I want to do it one day. No, one day is today. So the guidance is, like, in the next 7 days, just get it done. Okay. Because, like, right now it says comfort. Your finances are in a state of balance. I feel like once you work out this plan, you are going to see just how much you really have. Like someone may assume that they have less money than what they really have, but you haven't looked at the full picture, or you haven't really flushed out your plans. So maybe someone is thinking like at a very, very generic type level, but in the next 7 days, if you sit down and calculate, everything that you have going out and everything that you have coming in, you're gonna see how balanced things are for you. But again, I'm gonna go back to, well, which I guess we are. Here's activation. You are reactivating your soul purpose and receiving gifts. Back to this life purpose. There's something that I feel like you are, you have some type of idea when it comes to like making more money, and you need to go ahead and pursue that. Okay. But let's keep going. What does Taurus need to know as it relates to their money, to their finances? Messages for Taurus in the next 7 days. What does Taurus need to know? Jeez. Okay, work smart. There's something to do with, not making things harder on yourself. That's why this planning piece, I feel like this planning is very important for you, that you quickly take action on flushing out your plans. I feel like you have like a basic idea or a basic plan of how you want to, carry things out with your money. But this is like someone needs to be a lot more detailed, and someone needs to kind of flush some things out because, yeah. What is this? It says, are you making it harder than it has to be? Sometimes the solutions are simple. So if you're looking at your budget, it could be as simple as, decreasing some things that are really not working in your favor. Yeah, look at that. Mechanic. It says, mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. So, I mean, this is really supporting, like, I feel like you have everything that you need when it comes to your money, or you'll be able to see that you have everything that you need. Of course, revisit some type of something that you're wanting to, money-making endeavor if you want to have more, but I feel like you have everything that you need thus far. But you need to check you also need to check the health of like your portfolio, your financial portfolio, or your bank accounts or something like that. There's something about someone needing to make sure that their money is working for them, so that you're not working so hard for your money. Yeah. But going back to what we said, someone like your health being super important with helping you to manifest in money, there are definitely some changes that you need to make. It says sometimes to see change, you must be the change. So we've circled back to the health. There's unexpected here. It says deal with things ahead and try to prepare for the unexpected before it happens. Remember, I talked about like, I see, in the next 7 days, or you're going to see that like your finances, like they're pretty much balanced. You have what you need, enough to be comfortable, but do you have a cushion? I'm hearing more cushion for the pushing, but do you have a cushion for things that kind of may, when life starts lifing? So that might be like your next goal or something that you need to plan for. Someone needs to plan for the unexpected. And in order to do so, there could be, some type of idea that you're holding on to with making some additional money, with making some extra money that's going to allow you to have that emergency fund or something like that. And for you, we have at the top, easy does it, slow and steady wins the race. So I don't know if you feel like, you got to make this money, man. That's what I'm hearing. Like, don't think that you have to like rush and get everything done like right now. Okay. If you want like for something to truly be sustainable, the growth, the progress, you want to, focus more on slow and steady changes. Okay. Because whatever you're, if you're trying to do something to where you're making fast money, the quicker you gain it, the quicker you're going to lose it, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to work for the sign of Taurus in the next 7 days. Oh, geez, what does Taurus need to know as it relates to their work for the next 7 days? Okay, ooh, that's too much, but I'm going to be nosy. Resources, use it wisely, success, opportunity, loyalty, spiritual work, savings, and expression. This could be for one of you, some of you, or none of you. I don't know. But there's something to do with making sure that you are using the resources that you have wisely. I don't know, but I feel like if you've been relying on some type of friend or friends or family to assist you with something to do with work, I don't know. There's something to do with like just making sure that you're kind of careful when it comes to your work. I feel like, you know, you may have like a boss or someone that's like watching you and they feel like, you know, that you should be loyal, you know, to the company or something like that. And they feel like if they feel like you're being disloyal, they are going to try to impact your bottom line, your money, right? So it could be like they might try to either let you go if they feel like you're not fully invested, or they, you know, because they want to like save their resources, or maybe they feel like they're going to give out that the resources to more loyal employees. Okay. I don't know. But I don't really feel like if that's the case for you, I don't feel like it's really a big deal, because if that happens, again, this is for one of you, some of you, or none of you, right? But this is like, if that happens, I feel like some other doors are going to open for you. Okay, that's going to lead to some type of success. Like you could be holding on to a job just plain out of plain, you know, fear, or out of plain habit. But there's something greater or something better that you could be doing with your time and with your energy that you could be pouring into, that's going to lead back to, you know, like your finances. I feel like your heart may not even necessarily be in the work that you're doing for whoever this is for. And it's just kind of like you need to save that energy. I'm hearing keep that energy, but someone needs to, yeah, keep it or save it to pour into something that is more aligned with, you know, what it is that you want to do. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this is for one of you, some of you, or none of you, as it relates to like maybe a job that you feel a little bit stifled at. Yeah. It feels like, you know, for whoever that part of the message is for, it's just like you've outgrown, you know, where you are. But you're holding on to it for, you know, whatever reason. Okay. I'm being guided to, oh, geez. Yeah, we have flexibility. It says adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, etc. Be flexible in your methods. So it's kind of like when it comes to work, I don't know. I feel like someone needs to be open to other types of jobs or something like that, other ways of making money. Again, I mean, someone doesn't love the life that they're living as it relates to work. Like you're not loving what you're doing. Yeah. And I feel like someone is being kind of guided. You know, maybe you have like some, you know, guardians or, you know, something. They're trying to, you know, redirect you towards a path that's going to make you more fulfilled, more happy. because, you know, this ain't it. Going back to that general message, if you saw that, you know, if you didn't, please go back. But there was something to do with, like, you know, losing something, but, you know, it actually being, you know, working out in your favor. This might be one of those instances, like losing potentially, you know, a job, or like you've lost some type of love for a job, and it's going to allow you to open up your mind to other options or other opportunities. Okay, yeah, we have invest your money wisely at the top. There's mind power. I'm just noticing that. I mean, I feel like, you know, something is going to lead to you, you know, just like thinking of other avenues when it comes to work. Like, I'm hearing never satisfied. Someone is not satisfied with the work that they're doing. Like, you know that you're, you know, I don't know, like a lot of people complain about having to get up for work, you know, just how miserable they are for Mondays, and how happy they are, you know, for Fridays because it's the last day of work, or because, you know, maybe it's a payday. And, you know, we've taken that to be just like the norm, but it's not. I mean, it might be, you know, what just, you know, people settle for, but that's exactly what it is. It's like people are settling for jobs that they don't want, that, you know, jobs that are unfulfilling to them. Yeah. Because we are, you know, trained basically to, you know, go to work. You don't have to like it. You just need to make this money and pay these bills. But I feel like something is going to happen to allow you in the next 7 days to kind of, you know, we have bright ideas. Like, look into pursuing other options when it comes to work. Yeah, look at that. New beginnings. Seriously. Someone is going to start thinking about hitting the reset button, maybe doing something differently. With this bright ideas, it says take action on your ideas. And we saw that type of energy when it came to money. If you've been holding on to some type of idea, you need to definitely start taking action on it. And I'm hearing little by little if you have to. We have social status. You will reach the heights of fame and society. You know, just kind of be careful if you are the type that, you know, you love money, you love power. Like, don't get the big head, right? Because you don't want it to like slow you down along your path. I don't know why I'm guided to this deck really quick, but this is Taurus as it relates to your work. What does Taurus need to know for the next 7 days? Yeah, we have despair, and we have house in reverse. It says not hiring. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, I feel like for some of you guys, the job that you're at right now, going back to, you know, that message that was about, you know, like someone's boss might be watching and, you know, trying to determine if you're loyal to their cause or loyal to their company or not. Like, this is, I don't know if this person is starting to make you feel like you're not welcome. I'm hearing like this house is not a home, but this has to do with like the business, the company, the place, the office, or something that you're in. So someone is making it really hard for you, but what they don't know is that you are opening up your, you know, your mind. Like, you're really thinking about putting an end to this job. I'm hearing you gotta get you before you get me, or something like that. So you might actually just leave the job because you find something better, or you decide to pursue something that's better and more aligned, something you know, with this expectation, something that, you know, brings a lot more hope to what it is to, you know, you reaching your goals. Yeah. We have love life, and we have lovers. This is about some type of choice. We had journey at the bottom. So someone might be, you know, making a choice in the next 7 days. We have message here. Someone is going to decide perhaps to put in their notice. Yeah. Like someone could be making your work environment just really uncomfortable. Someone may want to like leave out on amicable terms before things get to, I'm hearing before we go too far. Yeah. Under flexibility, we have imprisonment. Like, you know, it could be like you're not saying anything, but you feel like, you know, tied down. Or it's like your job or your boss really is trying to tie you down. To just this, yeah, here's this official person. Like they're trying to tie you down to, you know, their company, but you have bigger and better things to pursue. Yeah. Someone at like your job, or, you know, a major, you know, supervisor, or someone at your job is like not being flexible. It's like your hands are tied and you don't have a choice but to put in your notice. Like you're going to make a choice to go ahead and pursue something else. Something that, you know, where you're going to be much more comfortable. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'll have to fix that. I put my cards in all wonky. Okay, so those were the messages for Taurus as it relates to work. We're going to go ahead and move into business. So, of course, work is like if you have a 9 to 5, you report to someone, you clock in, you clock out type thing. Business, you could also work a 9 to 5, but you may also have like some type of side hustle that you started or you're thinking about starting. And so these are going to be messages, like you may have messages here with the work, and then you're also going to have some messages with business if you are doing both of those, okay? So let's look at business. This is like whether you started the business or not. This is, you know, could be some information that you need as it relates to business for the sign of Taurus in the next 7 days. What does Taurus need to know? Right, build, publicize. For some of you guys, you have not started, and that's basically what this feels like. You just need to start. Someone just needs to start their business. You may need to start writing your business plan, okay? Yeah, plan was at the bottom. I didn't even show that. Okay. But that could be for one of you, some of you, none of you, like someone that's just kind of sitting on the idea of like starting a business. The message is like, just start, okay? Stop talking about what you're gonna do, what you're finna do, and just do it. We have a card that flew to the floor. And this card is balance. We're not gonna keep it, but it says manifest amazing business results by staying in balance. Work hard, but take breaks to get back into ease and flow. Feel the joy as you work. So some of you guys, maybe you are not really balancing things out when it comes to your business. For some of you guys, going back to that money, it could be because, you know, you kind of, if you're letting your health go by the wayside, like you're not putting in effort to like your self-care, the way, you know, how you're eating or something like that. Like that's why you're feeling a little bit wonky or unbalanced while you're working on your business. Okay, but the first thing that we have is goals. It says get a beautiful planner that inspires you and write down your dreams and goals. Then promise yourself that you will make them come true. Now let me just say this, Taurus, if you are one of those people that you like to make excuses for, you know, why you can't start something today, you don't need to have a beautiful planner. Just get some notebook paper or some blank paper, or, you know, whatever, you know, those spiral notebooks, and get started with your with writing down your goals. But it's almost like, you know, we talked earlier about someone being in an energy where if you are speaking out what it is that you want, what it is that you're, you know, trying to manifest, that is what is going to be made reality for you. Some of you guys, like, you know, speaking and writing is very important. I feel like the writing is important so that you're actually clear on what it is that you are trying to bring in, okay? And that's going to be no different when it comes to your business. What is your main goal right now, or what is your main focus as it relates to your business? Okay, so, and this is going to depend on the type of business that you have. If you have some type of product, you know, like maybe you want to sell, I don't know, this many items of this product, this many of another product, and, you know, another number for another product within the next, 3 months or something like that. Okay. If you are a content creator and that is what your business is, you're in the business of like, content creation, or, some type of service based. If it's content creation, maybe you have a social media platform that you're using and you want to make sure that you get X amount of viewers, X amount of subscribers, X amount of, whatever, people to go to your website. If you provide some type of service, you want to make, your goal is to book X amount of clients within the next, every single month. Like, you have to decide what this is going to look like for you, and you need to write it down so that you're clear, so that you have, like, I'm seeing a compass, so that I'm hearing which way do I go, so that you know what actions to take. Okay. But once you have those goals set, we have go live. Build an authentic relationship with your audience by hosting live sessions around your topic on social media. There's something to do with like picking a platform and making sure that you're sharing with people what it is that you offer. Yeah. We have slow down here. So there could be something to do with like, feeling a little bit overwhelmed as it relates to your business. Maybe you're trying to do too much in your business. Like, and the main thing that you need to focus on, I don't really like how that feels, but we have strategized. The main thing that you need to focus on in your business is, building relationships with your potential customers and clients. And making sales, we would have to say, because you're trying to make money. Yeah. I mean, it's like, first someone needs to, write or revisit their goals that they have for their business, and then come up with your game plan, come up with that strategy. Strategy is what we saw in the general part of the reading. So that must be really important for you, Taurus, for the next 7 days, working on a strategy in, whatever area that you're focusing on, whether it's your money, whether it's your work, whether it's a business, whether it's your love life. But you need to come up with some type of strategy. But right now, I guess we're talking about business. So the next thing that we have is show up. Consistency is queen in marketing your business online. Show up every day for your audience, give value, and make offers. So if you feel like you're hearing crickets, just know that it's okay. You may not necessarily see what's going on behind the scenes, so to speak. You're actually building up your audience. You're building up your base. As long as you are showing up, going live on a regular basis, if you're showing up, make that a part of your goals of like how often you're going to show up, how often you're going to, engage with your audience, so that you're building a relationship with them. And it's kind of like, I don't know, it's almost like, okay, going back to the general, like you just know, as long as you show up and stay consistent, like you are going to start to get clients or customers, or whatever this is that you're wanting to do. Like, your business is going to take off, but it's just, I don't know, I'm hearing something about it's a numbers game. So for someone, just know that it's a numbers game, right? For someone, yeah, like if you are in content creation, you're an influencer or something like that. Maybe you feel like, I hear a lot of people talking about like the algorithm, or, not getting exposure. It is a numbers game. So pay attention to your numbers. If you are building your base, you're building your clients, you're building your audience, the larger that gets, the more exposure you're going to have. Okay. I'm hearing you're gonna get some. There's someone that says that quite often, so I it's funny when I hear that. So we have step up. So show up and step up. Okay. I feel like when you show up, the guidance, like what you're going to do in the next 7 days or what you should do is kind of step up your game. For some of you guys, I'm just noticing the hat, the little outfit, so to speak. So for some of you guys, you need to step up like the way that you're dressing. Okay. If you're a boss, right, then you need to look like a boss. I shouldn't have to question if you are just another customer or if you are like one of the workers or if you're in the mailroom. Like I shouldn't have to question who you are in your company, who you are with your business. Okay, remember that you are your brand. You are a part of your brand. So someone needs to step up their game with how it is that they are, how they look. Mainly, with the way that you're dressing. And of course, it needs to be appropriate for the type of business that you have. So I'm not trying to be funny, but like if you are a designer, right? That's part of your business, or like you design clothes or you sell clothes, but you don't wear them. So why would I trust you that, this is, a great option for me to wear if you don't wear it? Don't tell me that you're a makeup artist and you do makeup, but you don't have any makeup on. Why is that? Like, I'm wondering, why don't you wear makeup then if you're such a great artist? I mean, it's like, you have to make sure that you're showing up. Yes, it's going to take a little bit more of your energy or of your time, but you have to show up and you have to show out. Someone needs to step up their game. You are your brand. Yeah. Don't tell me that you're the boss or that you're a boss and you look like a beggar. All right, so we have profit coming under the go live. It says, welcome abundance into your life. Create a strong relationship with money. Rejoice in opportunities and experiences it brings. I feel like no matter how small an opportunity is that comes your way, like let's say you do something, I don't know, and maybe like there's some type of brand deal that comes your way. Like you don't want to do it and you don't have to do it, but still celebrate the fact that, oh my gosh, this is the first time that someone's reached out for a potential brand deal, right? But of course, make sure that it aligns with your business. So don't just be doing things that don't align to what it is that you do or what it is that you offer, right? Yeah. I don't know. There's something to do with like if you sell things and someone purchases, someone makes a purchase, but then they kind of, I'm hearing renege on that. Like they try to do a return, like they do a return, right after, like, oh yes, but rejoice in the fact that you've made your first sale. Like, yay, woohoo. That means that someone saw your products or someone notices, and it's like, it's only going to go up from there. Yeah. Let's keep going. I think I've been on this one for quite a while. And what does Taurus need to know for the next 7 days as it relates to their business? Yeah, listen. It says, listen to your intuition. Be mindful of what your inner being says to you. Follow your gut feelings and stay connected with the divine within. I feel like if you're watching other people who have already built a business, created a business, they're business people, and they're giving advice, I feel like that's a really good start, but you do want to couple that with your own intuition. You want to make sure that you couple that with what feels good and what feels right for your spirit, for your soul. Because you're going to be the one who is going to have to, show up and, do whatever this is that you're putting, in your strategy and, trying to reach the goals that you create. So don't do too much. Like, don't overbook yourself to where you run yourself ragged, going back to that health being important with your money. Like, don't do that. But also Taurus, don't try to underperform. Don't put some teeny tiny little goals to where you're not even motivated to get it done. Like you need something it still needs to be a pretty healthy, hefty goal that's going to require you to show up and to step up your game. Okay. So there's something to do with that. Yeah. To wrap this little portion up, it says believe. Say yes to believing in yourself and in your business vision. Move forward knowing that your success is assured. And at the top, it says schedule. Avoid overwhelm. Save time and energy by automating your social media and marketing. Schedule it on a content calendar. And we did see, that card about, strategize earlier. Once you've created your goals or you've set your goals, you need to kind of come up with your strategy. Or for some of you guys in the next 7 days, you need to, revamp your goals or revisit your goals or your strategy. Okay. So that's what we have for business. Next, we're going to move into love. Yeah. So this is for those of you that are single and inquiring about love, checking the energy for love. The energy that we picked up, it could be your energy. It could be the other person's energy. So just kind of be open or mindful to that. When I say single, I mean like you don't have a ring on your finger, or like maybe that some people don't wear rings on their fingers when they are married, but meaning you're not married. Okay, so that's what I mean when I say singles. Okay, you are not legally married. Okay, what messages do we have for Taurus in the next 7 days? What does Taurus need to know? Though I should have looked at that. I don't know why I feel extra nosy today, because, let me just keep going. I want to say in the next 7 days, Taurus, just be mindful of allowing gossip mongers to like distract you or slow you down. Because I'm really getting distracted by like any little card. Like my rule of thumb, like it has to pop out all the way for me to really care. I'm feeling really, really, really nosy. Someone could be all up in your business. Someone could be all up in your love life. Someone could be wondering like if you have someone. I mean, I don't know. But it says, I can't help but be interested in everything you do. And it says captivated. At the bottom, I relate to you on so many levels. And it says like-minded. So someone might be, either someone is captivated by you, interested in potentially dating or pursuing some type of relationship with you, because they feel like, you guys are like, I'm here and can make beautiful music together. So it could be that you're a musician and they're a musician, or it could just be, like with that like-minded, that you have some things in common, and that definitely attracts this person to you, or it could be that you're attracted to the other person. Okay, so I don't know, put yourself wherever you go. But it does say, I'm not looking for anything real right now, inauthentic, and at the bottom it says one-sided. So either you're not really interested in that person, or you're not to say that you're not interested in the person, but you may not be really interested in like a long-term relationship at this time. Like you might have other things going on. It could be that you're focused more on work, business, or money, or, something like that. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. But at the bottom it says, I'm really sorry, but I can't reciprocate your feelings, one-sided. So again, it could be like you're not looking for anything committed at this time, anything long-term at this time, because your focus is elsewhere. Or it could be, vice versa. That could be the person that you're dealing with, or the person that you're, or the person that you're thinking about. But we have taken, it says, don't take this personally, but my heart belongs to someone else. So it could be that, maybe this person hasn't told you, or you didn't tell this person, but one of you within this scenario does have either you're already in a relationship, or I'm hearing, I only have eyes for you. So you could have your eyes set on someone else, and this is actually a person that you're not even looking at in that particular way. At the bottom, I really wish you would give me some space. We have boundaries there at the bottom. So this could be someone that is like trying to insert themselves into your life. So I'm sorry, this may not be the person that you were wondering about or that you were thinking about. This could be someone else, Taurus. But it says, if you ask me, I will say yes. So I don't know if this is a person that, like, let's say you're dealing with someone and you are thinking that it's going to be like, you're going to be able to pursue, a more committed relationship with this person, or this person is thinking this about you. It's almost like they have a don't ask, don't tell mentality. Like, yes, they are, they're not going to give you the information that they're taking, but they will admit it if you ask them. Okay? So, yeah. This could be a case of like someone is likes to roam, right? And they're not telling you this, but they're in a relationship, or maybe they did tell you. But it says, I'm open to exploring things with you, but I can't make promises. Open-minded. Someone is trying to, if they're in a relationship, they're asking you or you're asking them to be open-minded, maybe being open to sharing if they are taken. It says, I think you're great, but I'm worried about what other people would think. Influences. So it could be that someone is like already taken. They're in a marriage of convenience, or they're in a relationship that they feel like, maybe they've been with this person for a really long time, and they would worry about, how, maybe family members would react, or how other people would react. If they were no longer in that relationship. So they're just going to stay tight. They're going to stay right where they are. And I don't know that they're going to really share that with you, or maybe they will if you ask them. So there might be something really important about you just being forthright, or just like coming out and asking a person certain questions. Because you might have like some type of suspicion that something is off. You might have questions, so just ask them. There's a lot of like, mixed signal type energy here. This one right here where it's blue and red, that's because there's something to do with like mixed signals. And look, we have red and the two blues. Someone is giving some type of, mixed signals to you. It says, my love life isn't really a priority at the moment. Priorities. And it could be that, like, I don't know, this is weird, but if someone is in like a loveless, marriage, a loveless relationship, like, love isn't a priority to them, because it's not that important to them, and they don't need to pursue any type of love with someone else because they're taken. Like, it could be something to do with that. I mean, I don't know. What else for Taurus as it relates to love? So these are my singles. And of course, you could be a Taurus, or you could be dealing with a Taurus. But what else do we need to know? Jeez. Yeah, my love life isn't really a priority at the moment. So someone could definitely be interested in you, but like love is not something that they're really focused on, or maybe you're not really focused on love. Someone is not looking for anything like a real relationship. So if you're not looking for a real relationship and someone is like kind of hounding you, please let them know. Or if the other person is not really into a relationship, like respect that. Like ask them flat out. Like there's something really big with communicating, with asking questions. So just ask the question so that you're not, okay, going back to that general message about letting something go or walking away from something. We also saw with the money, like your health, your energy, like just ask so that you can stop wasting your time on someone that's not worth your time, that's not worth your energy, right? Especially if you are like your love life is a priority for you. Why would you waste it on someone who has someone else and who is not looking, like they're not interested? Okay, so yeah, That's what we have. Let's see. Yeah, my heart isn't open. Look at all of these blues. My heart isn't open to anyone because of how I was hurt in the past. This person could be, like using that as an excuse. I've been showing my lack of interest, but you've been ignoring all the signals. So someone is unaware, or, like maybe, like they've been giving you the signals, or you've been giving signals to someone that, you're just not that into them. With the blue roses, it says they're cold towards you or not interested. Of course, that could be you're not interested. With me seeing this here, it says the situation is complicated. The person has conflicting feelings towards you. So if that's this person towards you, like you deserve someone who is all in. So I'm going to say that, like if someone has doubts or conflicting feelings about you, they are not worth your time and they are not worth your energy. So yeah, I'm just going to, that's all I got to say about that. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one, which is married. For those of you that are married, your love life. And if you feel like you resonate more with the married, because, maybe you're in a long-term committed relationship, you feel like this resonates more, then, yeah, that is definitely a-okay. There's no right or wrong, okay? So what does Taurus need to know? Those that are married and have questions about their love life. What does Taurus need to know? Jeez. Messages for Taurus. Oh, geez. Okay, we have resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. Okay? I'm hearing something about self-destruction. Self-destruction, headed for self-destruction. Someone might be sabotaging their relationship, or someone is about to self-destruct within a relationship. I mean, I don't know what that's about. But we have detach. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. We have healing. I don't know, someone needs to release possibly a person or a situation so that something can heal. Either there's something that you need to let go of that's going to allow you to heal your marriage or heal the relationship, or you need to detach from the relationship and heal yourself. What's at the top? At the top we have change. It says you're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become. I feel like, I said this and I can't remember which one, but there was a sense of like someone outgrowing a person, a place, a thing, or a situation. I don't know. Something requires some type of change, but maybe someone is being very stubborn. So either you need to make some type of change within the relationship. You need to make a change within the relationship. Or I'll just, I guess I have to say what I hear, but, or you have to change the relationship. I mean, there's something to do with that. We have open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another. To let your walls down and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. That's interesting. We have pause. So there's something to do with like before jumping in, and making like a quick decision or taking quick action. Like you need to pause, you need to think about all of the possible outcomes, no matter what direction, what course, what path you choose to take. I feel like I'm hearing this is serious. So there's something that's very serious that, I mean, I don't know, but we have focus at the top. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working and towards what is. It's almost like, yeah. Do I continue with this one? Okay, yeah. I was about to switch decks, but I'm getting to just stay with this. There's the focus. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working. Someone could be in a relationship that's not working, or the way that you two are doing things in your relationship, like something is not working and you need to open up, you need to speak up about it. And as long as you're open to making changes and that person is open to making changes, then this can work. But you're going to have to detach from, trying to force someone, like from trying to bend someone's wheel and thinking that that is what's going to solve whatever problems that you have. Like someone, whether they're married or single, you have to know that you're a free agent and so are they. So if they're willing to make changes, great. You guys can definitely work on it, work on whatever this is together, come up with a viable solution or resolve whatever issues you might be dealing with. Because, and it could be that, you guys are like, I can't see, I'm blind. Like, people might be like, just trying to avoid issues, like not talking about it, acting like it doesn't exist. But there's almost a sense of like, something is, something is going to, what did we talk about in the beginning? There was a sense of like someone self-destructing. Someone, yeah. And so I guess that this is important because if it's not you that may potentially end up self-destructing within this relationship, if you stay with this person, if it's the other person that will be self-destructing, they're going to take you down with them. I don't know if this is for one of you, some of you, or none of you, but there is a sense of like, I don't know why I'm getting this, but it seems to be that there's someone who's doing something, something underhanded, under the table, like someone's doing something with money. And you could be implicated in it. Something to do with money, like, oh, I don't like that. Like someone is, someone within the relationship is doing something illegal, or there's some type of fraud or scam or something that someone is involved in. And they may have your name on whatever this is that they're doing with, whatever group that they're working with. I think that's for one of you, some of you, or none of you. Yeah. And that goes to the, like, someone, something is going to crumble and fall. Someone is self-destructing and they're going to bring you down with them. I feel like it's not, I feel like it's something that is easily discovered, but maybe you are just like not focusing. Like you're back to that, pretending like you don't see something, or maybe you don't because you're just, you're detached from the relationship, or you're detached, from, I don't know. But someone needs to be careful. That's for one of you, some of you, or none of you. I don't know. But let's keep going. Messages for Taurus. Yeah, break free. I feel like in the next 7 days, like someone might remain detached within a relationship, but they obviously have no intentions of breaking free from it. Although that might be, the guidance for you, but I don't see you breaking free. I see you, wanting to remain blind to whatever this is. Yeah. Someone feels like they're doing something to protect their interest, like someone's trying to protect some type of interest. Yeah. And so because of that, yeah, I don't know. Let me just finish this up. Let's see. What else does Taurus need to know? Yeah, we have create. You're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now. It needs to be expressed in a bigger way. I don't know. Someone might be, like if you are wanting to resolve something within your marriage, within your relationship, like you might want to, come up with a more creative way to kind of express yourself. Like if you feel like your partner doesn't listen, but of course, no offense, but that's a red flag if you have a partner that, you're long term with. And they're not listening to your concerns. If that, I'm hearing, if you don't know me, if you don't love me by now, like if they're not listening now, like if they weren't listening before, they probably never will. But maybe if you come up with a more creative way to kind of get them to pay attention, to focus on you when you're speaking to them, I mean, I don't know, that might help them to kind of open up a little bit more. Someone might be very guarded when you guys talk about serious issues, or when someone is talking to the other person about, maybe, I don't know, if someone's talking to someone about divorce, that person just kind of, they don't want to hear it, or you don't want to hear it. But like, it's up to, like, you guys need to decide if you want to, fix it, right? Yeah. Is there anything else to this message? Okay. At the bottom, we have celebrate. You're being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishment, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. There could be an issue with, like maybe there's something that you're wanting to express to your partner, like you feel like they don't celebrate you, or like they don't celebrate your accomplishments with you. Yeah, and it's kind of hurtful. Like it's almost like, maybe someone, if the spotlight is on them, they don't care. So when you accomplish things, or there's something that you're super proud of, like, I don't know if there's, yeah. But we have allow at the top. You're being asked to open up your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. So that's important for someone. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the next portion, which I just titled it spiritual. They're just going to be kind of like the ending messages as it relates to like your spiritual path. The deck is called Spiritual AF. So that alone kind of lets you know that the language is a little bit colorful. I try to censor it out as much as I possibly can. But the messages, like, it doesn't take away from the fact that the messages are definitely, the messages and the advice are definitely worthwhile. Okay. So what are the messages for Taurus in the next 7 days? Messages for Taurus in the next 7 days as it relates to spirituality, or just their spiritual path, or lessons, life lessons. It says, accept the good in your life and know you're a freaking delight. Once you notice the good stuff going on in your life, more good stuff starts happening. It's like a magnet or a dung beetle. Fun fact, once a dung beetle gets a little nub of poop, he runs around with it and more poop sticks to it and grows and grows. Goodness is like that. So this, remember we talked about Taurus, you needing to speak more positivity. We talked about, speaking more positivity in your finances, but it could just be like in your life in general. Make sure that you are speaking more positivity and being thankful and grateful for the great, the positive things that are happening in your life. I'm going to turn it that way just in case. But it says loving is its own reward. The very act of loving is the benefit of the risk. We all want to be loved back. We all want to be supported. But when you grow up, you see that it has nothing to do with how the person who receives your love reacts, and all about you just being willing to open your heart in this dangerous world. Be a gangster and love the F out of someone today and expect nothing in return. It says not giving a F is better than revenge. So, yeah. I don't know who that's for, but let's see what else. Let's try to get one more. Messages for the sign of Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Oh, geez. To thine own self be true is what we have here. It says you can't have a positive AF life with a negative mind. So, this is kind of a repeat message here for you about, the way that you're thinking or the way that you're speaking on your life. It says your wound is probably not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. Okay. And then it says grab life by the balls and make it your BIBI. Yeah. All right, so this is about, making sure that, you're careful with how you're speaking and thinking on your life, in all aspects of your life, and also making sure that you are taking charge of your life. Don't leave it to someone else. Don't put your life in someone else's hands. It's your responsibility. And just like, it talks about your healing is your responsibility. So keep those things in mind for the next 7 days. I hope that these messages were helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that the messages resonated. And if they did, you guys, if the messages resonate and you're feeling a little bit stuck, if you're unsure about your next steps, I would love to help you gain some clarity. I do offer a 24-hour life clarity reading, which is designed to give you some real actionable guidance for your specific situation. This could be relationships, work, business, money, right? But I will send you a personalized video reading within 24 hours or less, or your money back guaranteed. So you don't have to sit with any uncertainty any longer. It is quick, it's affordable, and it's focused entirely on helping you to move forward confidently. If that is something that you're interested in, be sure to check out the description box. I'm going to have some information in there for you. I would love to help you find the answers that you seek. Also, if you're interested in supporting the channel or becoming a member of the channel for all of the benefits that come along with it, again, check the description box. Or if you would just like a way to contact me, my email address is in the description box. So be sure to check that out. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all that good juicy stuff. I love you and have a beautiful and fantabulous rest of your day. Bye now. Mwah.